how are you? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, hello, my name is Tess Marque, and I do things beauty, plus size fashion, and a little bit of lifestyle sprinkled in just for some fun. I'm so happy to be here today. A Happy New Year to everyone. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday and you're all rested and ready to get on with this new year. And today I have a great video for you. I think you're going to enjoy. If you do, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and share my video with somebody you think might enjoy it. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. So today's video is going to be about my favorite makeup items that through 2021. I've gotten so many requests for to do a favorites video, so pretty much that's what this is. And most of this is my high-end makeup. I will be doing a favorites with drugstore makeup, but this one is going to be my high-end makeup because I really have the most of those, and I use them because, you know, I get a lot of things in BoxyCharm. So because of that, every once in a while I can splurge on something that I really have had my eye on. And I have a lot of this wonderful high-end makeup. And as Glamzilla said, don't save it for special occasions. Use it. Every day is a special occasion. Use your Huda foundation. Use your Morphe or whatever big name brand you like. And if you have it, use it. Don't save it. Every day is a good day. So let's do it. All right. Well, before we get started, I want to mention that an eco-friendly company reached out to me, and they make linen bags, and they're just so nice, and I wanted to share them with you. They gifted me with a few bags to show you. They are a sustainable brand. They try to do everything they can to reduce their carbon footprint. They reuse items, they recycle, and this way they can keep costs down. And these linen bags are so versatile, and you don't just use them at the supermarket. Look at this. Isn't this a gorgeous bag? It's so well made, and it's got such a beautiful print on both sides, and it's big. It holds a lot of things, and these are perfect for the gym. They're perfect for the spa. They're perfect for, you know, if you want to take your daughter and send her to dance class or gym, you can use this bag. It's nice and roomy, and this bag is only $5.99. And there's a few more styles that I have here to show you, but she's got hundreds of styles. I mean, I just couldn't even pick because there were so many. She told me to pick out 3 so I could show you guys, and I picked the ones that I love, but there's so many styles that you can look through. And also they're fully customizable, which I think is amazing. So I'm going to put the link down below so you guys can shop. The bags are $3.99 for the smaller ones and $5.99 for the big one I just showed you, which is an amazing price. I mean, these things are so well made, and they can hold a lot of items, so you can feel good about taking this to the grocery store. It's going to hold up, and the styles are so pretty. I like to use them when I go away for a weekend. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? It's just such a pretty bag, and these are like art pieces. They're statement pieces basically, and when I go away I like to put a lot of my items in here, like I usually put towels, I put my toiletries in here, things like my hair dryer, my flat iron, my curling iron. These things hold a lot of heavier items, so I am very happy with them. I love them. Thank you so much for sending them to me. Zryen.com is the name of the brand. I will link them down below, and I hope you guys check them out. I mean, they have hundreds of styles, so go check them out. This way you can make a fashion statement wherever you go. You don't need to have one of those fancy Chanel bags. You can just take your versatile linen bag with you and make a fashion statement. Okay, without any further ado, we're gonna get on with today's video, which is my favorite makeup of 2021. So we'll get started from concealer on. I am going to be doing a skincare video, but that's just a whole other video. It would take too long to go with it with this. So what we're going to do is start with concealer. So my favorite concealer is Shape Tape. Now, this is the hydrating formula. The dry matte one, I find creases under my eyes, and I have some lines and some deep bags, like hollows under my eyes, and I'm lucky they don't get puffy, but they do get sunken in, and I find that that's really hard to disguise, and the Shape Tape is really, really good for that. I like the hydrating one because it doesn't crease up on me, and I also use Nars, and this one is more, they're both creamy formulas, but this one is more of a thick creamy, and this is more of a like a light creamy formula. And Shape Tape retails for about $28, so this was a splurge for me, but this is the doe foot applicator, and I just love it. It's just blends in beautifully. It doesn't crease. I set it very lightly with some setting powder, and look, it's been holding up, and I've had this on for hours. And I use the Nars as a line filler, basically. So for all you ladies over 30, we have these fine lines. I have these laugh lines around here. So I pull out my Nars concealer, and it's a nice, thick, creamy formula. And basically, I just take my little detail brush and I just go over in my lines and in the deeper lines here, and I find that if I use this and my Shape Tape and then I use a light powder underneath, that it really helps disguise those under eyes. So that's my little secret. My Nars, and this color is an affogato, so this is my cream concealer from Nars, and this one is Shape Tape, and this one is in a what is it, light neutral. So these two are my go-to, tried and true. Love these. The next thing that I like to do is I like to prime my face after I've moisturized it. My favorite primer is from Huda Beauty, and this primer is a Complexion Perfection pre-makeup base. This is more of like a silicone-based primer. It is slightly tinted. This is what it looks like. She's got that cooling tip there. I don't know why, but there you go. And this is just very, very slightly tinted, and it feels so silky and smooth on your face, and it just gives you a wonderful, wonderful base. See, it just melts right in. You don't even see it. And this one basically just comes in a universal shade, but this is a very, very good primer. I find that if you want your makeup to last a really long time, this is it. Okay, so the next thing that I use is I like to contour, and I like to use my bronzer underneath my foundation, because I find that if I don't do that, it sort of lays on top, and it gives me this weird kind of crepey look on my skin. So what I like to do is I like to take my favorite bronzer, which at the moment is Glowish, and this one is also from Huda Beauty. Yes, I have a lot of things that from Huda Beauty. I love Huda Beauty products. Almost everything that I've tried from her is just amazing. She just hits it out of the park, and I find that I just go to these products more than any other ones. And I have Charlotte Tilbury, I have Tom Ford, I have quite a few, you know, name brand, but Huda just really, really, her products are amazing. She's got skincare loving ingredients and everything, and I love this powder. This one is in the light. Let me see. Yeah, this one is in light, if you can see it, and it's multi-dimensional, and it's very, very buildable. It's very, very light. As you can see, you can barely see it, but you can build it, and there you go. And that's what I like about it. And it's got a very, very slight light sheen. Not so much so that it's all glowy, as you can see. It's just got a very slight sheen to it. And I use this underneath, but I also use it on top. So I like to have that little dark base underneath. And then over my foundation, if I need a touch up, I'll just use a little more. But it helps me contour, and it makes it look a little bit more natural. So that's my little secret for my blush. I mean, my bronzer, excuse me. My blush, which is the next thing that I use under my foundation, is from Charlotte Tilbury. And this one was a toss-up. It was hard for me because Huda has this gorgeous universal blush. It's this pink, gorgeous golden flecks in it, and it's very glowy and just a really, really beautiful blush. And I find that sometimes it can look a little bit too glowy. So for my everyday, I really love the Charlotte Tilbury blush. This one is in the shade, it's Cheek to Chic, and this one is the shade, let me see, what's it called? Sex on Fire. Whoa, okay, it's really, really small, the writing. But this is the shade, and it's gorgeous. I hope you can see it. It's coming off a little gray on here, but it's got a very light pink and then a mauve in the middle. And it just leaves a beautiful blush on the skin. Also extremely buildable, very, very light. It's what I'm wearing now on my skin, and I just love it. It gives me a beautiful natural flush without looking too overdone. And like I said, I use that underneath, and then I will put on my foundation. And my favorite foundation is Huda Beauty. This is the, let me see what this one is. It's in macaroon, and this one is 20N, and this is her hydrating formula. It's not her matte formula. So this is her hydrating faux filter foundation, and I love this foundation. She's got a plastic applicator, and it's got a pump, which I love, and it's nice, thick, creamy formula, and a little goes a long way with Huda's foundation, but it just melts into the skin. You see how that just melted into my skin? It's got a slight fragrance, so if that bothers you, you might want to skip this. She has a stick foundation that does not have a fragrance at all, and that foundation I find is beautiful. It also just melts into my skin, and I absolutely love her products. This foundation will last me hours with her primer and her foundation together. Amazing. And then after I've used my foundation, if I feel like I need a little bit more of the bronzer and the blush, I go over it a little bit, and I find that it stays, and I love that. I mean, it's just the best way for me to do it. I like to build. I don't like to, you know, just pack it on and then have to take it off because it's just too strong. I love the fact that I have buildable products. Okay, so for my eyeliner, my favorite eyeliner is from Morphe, and it's a gel eyeliner. And I just got this one. This one is in very black. I have a brown one also, and this is what it looks like. And I have hooded eyes, so it's really difficult to do a line, you know, like a cat eye with it. But I take this little nail brush, see how tiny that is? And I just roll it around in the gel. I'll show you here. And it makes this beautiful line, and it's so easy to control. And I find that this is the secret, because I have tried every liquid eyeliner out there and they just smudge everywhere. It's just ridiculous. So after lots of cursing and lots of eye makeup remover, I finally figured out, let me just try a gel liner, and boom, this is amazing. I also have another Morphe brush. This one's a Morphe brush. The other one was a nail brush. And this one is an eyeliner brush. This is the bent eyeliner brush, and I love it because you can basically just roll it around in there and just boop, pop a wing on. So between those two, I get a really nice precise line, and I absolutely love that. And now my favorite eyebrow product is Huda Beauty. No, psych, it's NYX. It's from NYX, and this is the Professional Makeup Lift and Snatch Brow Gel. Say that 5 times fast. Okay, this is a fantastic brow gel. You have to shake it, but this has a tiny, like a tip. You see that? How fine that tip is? But it's a felt tip liner. So it's almost like an eyeliner, and you can make tiny little strokes with it. I love it. It just is, look at what it does for the eyebrows. And it comes in several different shades. This is my favorite. It's better than a pencil. It's better than the, you know, the little brow gels, which I also have. This one's from Benefit, and I do like to go over it. And this one is tinted, but there is a clear one, which is, I like much better because this and the NYX have to be the same color, otherwise they clash. But I have this is not the one, but there is a clear one of this, and that's what I use to make my brows look defined and not so unruly. And for mascara, my favorite is the Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this one is the Lash Brag. I can hardly see that, but that's what it looks like it says. But this is a fantastic, fantastic mascara. I'm wearing it now, and I love the wand. It's got a nice fluffy wand, and it's almost like a little bit of a I would say, what is that? Like a figure 8 almost. It's fluffy and then a little bit thinner in the middle and then fluffy on the end. It's like, you know, like an hourglass shape. There you go. And this wand is nice and fluffy. It lifts and defines. It makes my lashes look really, really good, and it lifts and separates. And the best thing is, I have very sensitive eyes. It does not hurt my eyes, which is an amazing thing because every mascara bothers my eyes. So this one also has a little bit of lash building fibers, but it's very non-irritating, and I love this mascara. It's very buildable, it's waterproof, and it's just definitely a must for me. So those are my favorites. Oh, wait, I forgot lips. How could you forget lips? Okay, so these are my favorite lip glosses and lipstick, and then we'll be done. So I like to do a couple of things on my lips because I have very dry lips, so I have to moisturize them first. And my favorite is from Huda Beauty. She's got her lip balm, and this one is in the shade Lingerie. I've been using it, so it's almost down to nothing. But this is a tinted lip balm, almost like a lip oil, and it just moisturizes my lips and makes them really supple and takes away all those terrible lines that I hate so much. And then my favorite lipstick is from Huda Beauty, and this one's from her brown collection. This is the shade Angel. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that color. And this is also well loved, but this particular color, it's not sheer, it's a buildable color, and it feels so silky and smooth on the lips. I really, really love it. And to finish it off, I have my Lip Maximizer Hyaluronic Lip Plumper from Dior, and this one is in the color Rosewood, and that's what I'm wearing on my lips today. So I have the Angel on there, and then I have this. I'll swatch this for you, this Rosewood. Really, really pretty. You can see it, it's sort of sheer, which I love. So you've got a nice sheer color. And I'll swatch the Angel for you. There you go. Nice and creamy and smooth and just a beautiful, beautiful mauve color. Okay. One more thing that I like to do is I like to finish with a really good setting powder. And my favorite powder is, who do you think it's from? Okay, I have two powders. And my favorite powders are from Charlotte Tilbury. This is her Airbrush Flawless Finishing Powder. And you can see this is well loved. This powder is amazing. It blurs your pores. It gives you a nice, nice finished look. It has a very slight tint to it. Before I do that though, I go in with my Huda Beauty Pound Cake is the name of the color. Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder. This is in the shade Pound Cake, and I'll show it to you. It's almost like a banana color. I don't know if you can see it on my skin because it's just blends right in. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous, finely milled powder, and I use this, I don't bake, but I do use it underneath my eyes and in the areas where I have used my concealer, and that just sets everything beautifully. Then I use this finishing powder all over. One more little secret, and this is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is her, let's see, medium shade number 2, and this is her Under Eye Recovery Miracle. Okay, now this also is well loved, and it's a cute little compact. Isn't this compact adorable? And basically it's like an eye brightener. It's an under eye brightener. This is a peachy tone. It's a universal tone. more or less, but it just blends right in. You can see. And this one is good for light to medium skin tones, and she does have a darker ones, but this one is what I use to finish underneath my eyes, and it gives me more of a bright look. It makes me look more wide awake, and I just love all of these products. These are my favorite for 2021. Let's see what 2022 brings. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My next one is going to be our drugstore one. And if you guys have any requests, anything that you want me to show you, like my favorite palettes and things like that, I didn't show them to you today because I have so many, and I might have to do a video just on palettes. So we'll get to that. All right. Next time, you guys, I will show you my drugstore favorites. In the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys soon. And until then, stay safe and stay beautiful. Mwah. Bye.